Nice to meet you. I'm Hee Yun-an from Goshen University. I will start the presentation. The title is Academic Purpose, the Need for Motivation in Writing Education for International Students. This study aims to examine the necessity of positive motivation approach for the successful writing of foreign students with academic purpose, and also to make suggestions. 조민정 et al. 2013 adopted on his survey on the difficult or necessary language area in college course, targeting total 62 students of a college. And the most difficult area was revealed as writing, speaking, listening, and reading in order. As your ability to communicate and introspect to the foreign students with academic purpose. The writing could be the foundation of a college's strategic ability to independently of writing, speaking, listening, and reading for the goal of understanding Korean in a college-affiliated language institute before entering the school. At this time, what they learn is the contents necessary for daily life, focusing on themes and foundations. On the other hand, the academic purpose writing, which is learned by foreign students after entering school, has duties to cultivate the level of citizenship in society and also to enhance its individual's thinking ability as the core of college basic education, and also aim to achieve the desirable growth based on the self-introspection through an ability individually regulate their own opinions with others and expressive behavior. Thus, the Korean writing learned before entering school aims for the understanding of linguistic enhancement for performing is the primary function, and based on this, it is regarded as the subsystem of academic purpose writing, which is the system in which the academic purpose writing is established. After entering school, the foreign students with academic purpose complete the writing course as a required liberal arts course. And the needs and necessity of Korean writing education are gradually increasing. As the writing ability is directly connected to the academic efficacy, it could be a cost for academic in the achievement or dropouts. Therefore, in the academic, there have been continuous researches emphasizing the importance of writing for the foreign students with academic purpose. The object of this study is to make suggestions for the foreign students with academic purpose to find the efficacy or writing through motivations as a strategy for successful writing, thus targeting the students taking the course creative thinking and writing, which is a required liberal arts course of a university in Busan, where the researcher provides lectures. This study aims to analyze the writing on the theme of currents about writing, to examine their problems, and then to suggest the measures for them. In this paper, creative theoretical foundation of extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation and self-efficacy were used as the learning motivation theory. The third, research method. The research subjects were total 35 students participating in the course Creative Thinking and Writing, which was a required liberal arts course as the first year for students of a 4-year course, college in Busan. As the students who reside in Korea for minimum 6 months or 3 years or more, those students were in the level 3 to level 5 of topic. This study asks the foreign students to descriptively write down their concern about Korean writing as a foreign language and the solutions to them. This research was conducted in the first class of the course Creative Thinking and Writing, and the foreign students were asked to freely write down their own feelings and thinking about writing. Second, research result. All the 35 students taking the course, Creative Thinking and Writing, were experiencing difficulties in writing, and they already knew about their problems. The significance of this result is that the students with the level 3 were up of the test of proficiency in Korean already knew about their own problems with writing. To examine the students' problems, the result of analyzing their descriptive writing could be as follows. Lack of confidence, vocabulary, grammar, expression problems, sentence composition, quality problems, difficulty finding the subject, title, difficulty in translating Korean into the native language, difficulty in spelling, spacing, difference in the native language and word order, difficulty in extraction, difficulty with awkward sentence, problem with linking sentence, problems with lack of knowledge, problems with mixed spoken the written forms. What should be the most noticed in the result above is the absence of self-confidence. Total 21 students of those 35 students pointed out the absence of self-confidence in writing as the biggest reason. Those foreign students above expressed the absence of self-confidence when writing Korean and relieved that they were facing difficulties from the beginning of writing. In the aspect of attitude towards writing, a great number of students recognized the absence of self-confidence in Korean writing for themselves. Even though those students as the research subjects had learning experience in Korean language for more than 6 months at least before entering school, with the ability as higher than the intermediate level in the test of proficiency in Korean. They showed very low self-efficacy in which they could not believe in the use of grammar and connective words. Their anxiety about writing, confidence of themselves, uncertainty of writing study, in the future. Therefore, the students with academic purpose need to have the process for increasing their self-confidence and relevant self-efficacy before having effective learning strategies for flexible ways of thinking and active data processing through intrinsic motivation. Final suggestion and conclusions. With the increased interest in writing education at college liberal arts education, there have been more and more interest and researches on it. However, the writing course of many colleges focus on the particle writing. This kind of writing is fragmentary and its effects cannot be lasting for a long time. Also, in case when emphasizing too much, there could be an extreme phenomenon following only mechanical forms. Especially in case of foreign students, they could get familiar with writing by introspecting their lives and experiencing the writing for healing themselves after getting out of the language form system such as grammar, expression, and word spacing. The self-expressive writing could establish the identity, heal painful words from the past, and then design the better future based on the experience in oneself. The student could be properly selected and expressed in accordance with the purpose or contents of self-expressive writing. Thus, this type of writing could be the most people measure that could give the motivation from the most familiar thing to each individual student through interest instead of fear of failure and anxious emotion of writing. Thank you.